So I think this might actually be my favorite 5K tune-up workout I've ever done. How's it going, runners? My name is Justin Thompson. I'm your average running PT, and I help the average runner achieve their own personal elite status. If that's something you guys are into, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you know when the next video comes out. So I just wanted to come on for a quick video this morning because I wanted to talk about the workout that I did, and I'm now 7 days out from the Seek Your Elite 5K, which is something that you can participate in if you haven't been following along. Go down to the Google Spreadsheet, enter your name in there so that I know that you plan on participating, and then during the week of August 24th to the 29th, you can run a 5K, enter in your time, and you'll be entered in to win some free merch. Now, the workout that I did today was a 3K at 5K race pace. Now, I have a really difficult time with pacing, and I know that I need to work on my pacing, not just in quarter mile intervals or 800 meter intervals. I need to work on it over a sustained period of time. And so I asked you guys a week or two ago, what is the best 5K tune-up workout that you can do in preparation for a 5K that you have coming up about a week or 10 days later? And I got this really great comment from someone named Finn Brown. So I want to say thank you to Finn for recommending this 3K effort at 5K race pace. So I looked at it, I saw it, I was like, that looks like a perfect run for me, because I know my own racing style, and I know that I need to be able to dial in a pace, but I need to ensure that I can hold that pace for a certain period of time. And I know for me that whenever I run a 5K, if I am starting to hurt at a mile or a mile and a half into the run, I'm going too fast. Okay, so if I'm running a 5K and I start hurting at the 1.5 mile mark or 2.5K, I know that I'm pushing myself too hard and I'm about to burn up for the second half of the race. And that's unfortunate because, there's nothing I can do at that point. I can slow down, but my time is going to suffer. There's no really getting that time back for me once I've kind of crossed that threshold a little bit. So what I've noticed is that if I can get to the 2 mile mark or the 3K mark, somewhere in that area, then I know that I can push myself to the end and still get a strong finishing time. So, what I liked about this 3K run was that it was kind of that perfect distance for me to gauge, is the pace that I want to run actually doable? So I knew that if I was going to start hurting at any point during that 3K, that this pace is probably going to be too hot for me to hold for an entire 5K. And so what I did on this run today was I set my goal for a 19:30 5K, so 19 minutes and 30 seconds for the 5K, which comes out to about 6 minutes and 17 seconds per mile. So I knew that if I needed to run 6 minutes and 17 seconds per mile, that I needed to run each quarter mile, each 400 meters, in about 94 to 95 seconds. Okay, so between 94 and 95 seconds to get 6:17 per mile to achieve a 19 minutes and 30 second 5K. So what I did today, I went out to the track. I was going to run a 3K and see if I could maintain that pace. Now, as I said before, I have a hard time with pacing, so I have a really hard time kind of dialing that in. So I did what I normally do, and I went out way too hot for the first quarter mile, and instead of running 94 seconds, I ran 86, so 8 seconds faster than what I should have run. So I was a little bummed because I knew I was already setting myself back a little bit, but I dialed it back. I tried to make sure that I was slowing it down, and I wanted to make sure that I was kind of getting somewhere close to that 6 minutes and 17 seconds per mile, but I still didn't. I still finished the first mile in about 6:05. My Garmin showed me 5:58, but I'm running around a track and it doesn't track that very well, so it was around 6:05 that I finished the 1 mile mark. 1 mile mark. When I was supposed to hit 6:17. So I know I was going too hot. Am I bummed? Yes, because I know that. So at this point I'm trying to figure out, on the run, am I going too hot or am I in that good of shape? And I figured I wasn't in that good of shape, but I just kind of went with it and just kind of kept going. Ended up running to the 3K is 7.5 laps around the track, and I started feeling it at about 6.5 laps. So when I had 1 lap left to go, that's when I really kind of started to feel it, which is really only about halfway to a full 5K. So I knew that running about a 6:05 to 6:10 pace is way too hot for me right now, and that if I were to try and go out at 6:05 pace for a 5K a week from now, I would probably burn up and I would suffer for the entire final mile. So again, why is this such a perfect tune-up distance for me? Because it gave me the opportunity to figure out if the pace that I want to run for a 5K was going to be too much without actually running the full 5K distance and completely burning myself up. So I finished the run, the 7.5 laps, and yeah, I was getting tired and I was starting to hurt because I was starting to hurt in the previous lap, but it wasn't like I was totally done for the rest of the day. Whereas if I had just run a 5K at that pace, then I would be smoked for the next 3 or 4 days. So a thank you and a shout out to Finn Brown for that comment that you left me a couple of weeks ago. I really enjoyed that workout. You guys let me know if there's a better workout that you guys like that you think would have been better to do a week out from the race. Also check out the Instagram account and check out the hashtag SeekYourElite5K. I'm going to make a post about this run and this workout in that hashtag. So if you want to start prepping to put your results into that hashtag, then go ahead and start dropping some stuff in there and let me know that you're excited about your race that you're going to be running somewhere between August 24th and August 29th. And don't forget, sign up in the Google Sheet down below. So that's all for today. Head on out there, seek your elite. God bless, and I'll see you next time.